If you've ever hit rock bottom and you feel like, I just can't do this anymore, hi, same. I swear it feels like I've been crying all day, every day, for the past 2 years. I've had to face off with some of my childhood traumas, and that's been really hard and really heavy. I've lost some really close friends. I ended an 8-year relationship that I was really happy in. And I've been feeling more alone than ever. Honestly, I've been going through the longest crash out of my life. But now I finally feel like I'm starting to come around to the other side. And I know I've said that before, but this shit ain't linear, so while I'm on a good one, I need to ride this wave. I also feel like I'm starting to gain some clarity on what it is I've been going through and what it is I've been feeling. So if you're also going through it, I hope this helps. For a long time, I thought something was wrong with me. I often had thoughts like, why can't I just be happy like other people are? Or maybe if I was prettier or smarter, thoughts like, why can't I just stop saying sorry and just be better? I spent a lot of time looking at what was wrong with me. But as you probably already know, you can't hate yourself into a version of you that you like. All you can do is love yourself enough to want better. So, in all my self-defecating, So in all my self-deprecating, I realized that I wasn't being better because I felt like shit internally. I carried a lot of guilt, which led to self-loathing, and if I'm being 100% honest, I don't think I deserved to be happy, or I felt like I didn't deserve to be happy. So unconsciously, I would get in my own way and self-sabotage. We've all been there, right? Therapy's really taught me how to unpack and process these feelings and emotions. If I'm being honest, I do still feel that guilt and self-doubt sometimes, but the more I practice believing that I don't suck, the more I start to feel like I deserve the life that I think would make me happy. So how the hell do you practice believing the good things about yourself instead of the bad things? What I did was crash out. I cried a lot. I cried till I thought there were no tears left in my body. And I cried so much that I eventually got tired of feeling sad. I got to the point where I just felt like, I don't want to live like this anymore. And anytime that I had even the teeniest bit of capacity, I would try to do something good for myself. Something that would make me feel proud of taking care of myself. I started scheduling hot yoga classes and bar classes 2 to 3 times a week. And I started meditating, which definitely took some practice because the voices in my head can be so loud sometimes. I started reading again. At first it was cheesy romance novels and suspense thrillers to get back into the swing of things. I've gotten back into creative hobbies that I set aside because I was a little too sad to create or get inspired. I started going for walks because sitting in the house wasn't serving me, and I needed fresh air and sunshine, even on the cold days. I started cooking better meals for myself and enjoying my food and drinks in pieces that I've made. And finally, I quit numbing. If you know me in real life, you know I've been a party girl in my day, and I decided to cut all that out because all it was doing was numbing my feelings. And when I quit, everything that I had been suppressing came rushing to the surface, and I had to deal with it all at once. Do you have any idea how much easier it would have been to just deal with every issue as it came up? Versus facing all of it at once when I quit. So if you only take one thing from this video diary, let it be this. No matter how difficult your circumstances are, you 100% have the ability and the strength and the capacity to deal with it. And you need to, because lying about it, ignoring it, and numbing it doesn't make it go away. So this is my post-crash out clarity. I guess sometimes you really do need to break everything down to rebuild. Do I wish I understood all this a few years ago? Yeah, of course I do, but I didn't. And instead of beating myself up about it, I'm just gonna thank my lucky stars that I know better now. I'm always gonna have internal work to do. We all will. It's part of being human. And even though it might be sad or difficult, It's better than staying stuck. So this is a love letter to me, but if you're going through it as well, I hope it helped. See you next Me Monday.